Hello everybody, Ghostblade 1062 here with another rolling stock review. Today we will be looking at set number 2 of the Sudexpress BSAS Zacns type tank cars. Last week I had reviewed the first set, and today we will move on with set number 2 of 5. So now let's move on to the unboxing. Alright, so taking a look at the box, it is mostly the same as the one from last week, with only differences being on the information panel on the top here. So here we see that our product ID is S783902, and we have our 3 cars displayed here. First is car number 1, Zebra, which is road number 378078399995-4. Then car number 2 is Elephant, which ends in 208-1. And finally car number 3, Panther, which ends in 232-1. So now, taking off the lid, we again have our sheet of protective foam covering our clamshells. We again have our exploded diagram. And we have our 3 clamshells. Number 1 being Zebra. Number 2, Elephant. And finally, number 3, Panther. And that is all 3 of our cars. And again, just like last week, we have each car comes with a baggie that contains the brake line hoses and prototypical couplers, which we will not be using as they will interfere with the couplers I plan to put on the cars. And with that being said, we will now move on to the detail overview section of the video. Alright, time to take a closer look at these cars. We'll start with the Zebra one, starting at the end with our brake wheel here. We have our buffer beam right above the coupler with steps on separately fitted steps on either side, going up to a corrugated plastic walkway here. And here along the separately fitted plastic handrails, we have our brake wheel. Moving on to the side of the car, we have again our beautiful design, this one being a zebra. The crystalline look of the design is absolutely stunning again. And above our first truck here, we have our information plates with our reporting marks, our road number, this car being 995-4. We have our capacity information here as well. We have our truck with suspension and brake detailing. Moving on towards the middle of the car, we have our hookups for hoses to empty the car, as well as our control valves, as well as our our air release for the brake system. We have, right beneath the information plate here, our hook for hooking up a crane to lift the car back onto the track, and another one on the other end. Moving to the far end, we have our step with a handrail to step up onto the buffer beam here. This one does not have a walkway to it though. And again, we have our buffers. And looking at the other side, we again have our information plate, crane hookup, our valves and hose hookups, our other crane hookup. Looking at the car from the top, we have a small corrugated walkway area here around the top filling hatch. And looking at the car from the bottom, we have our air reservoir here with our brake lines. Here we can see our valve hookups for emptying the car as well, being accessible from both sides. And our brake cylinder. We can also see our NEM shafts here on either end of the car. Car number 2 Elephant, much of the same detailing with the exception of the paint job and road number, this being 208-1. And our third car, the Panther, this one being the road number 232-1. And again, a nice intricate paint job. Aside from that, the main body detailing is all the same. And with that, we can now move on to the rip track segment of the video. Time for the rip track segment. To begin with, we are going to verify the wheel gauge on all 3 cars, starting with Zebra. Axle number 1 is good. Axle number 2 is good, though a little tight. Number 3 is good. And number 4 is good. Now for Elephant. Axle 1 is good. Axle 2 is good, but a little tight. Axle 3 is good. And Axle 4 is good. And now on to Panther. Number 1 is good. Number 2 is good, but a little tight. Number 3 is good. And number 4 is good. So all of our axles are good, though some are a little tight. And now we can move on to switching the couplers. Given the results of the first set of these cars, I've already gone through and adjusted the trip pins on all of the couplers. So starting with Panther. Coupler 1. And number 2. Now on to elephant. Coupler 1. And coupler 2. And now on to zebra. Coupler 1. And coupler 2 is all right. That's all of the couplers swapped. So now we just need to verify their height. Right, coupler 1 is good. And coupler 2 is good. Now on to elephant. Coupler 1 is good. And coupler 2 is good. And now we move on to the final car, Panther. Coupler 1 is good. And coupler 2 is good. Alright, so all of our couplers are properly engaged, which means we are now ready to take the tank cars over to the track for a test run. Alright everybody, this concludes my review of the second of the 5 sets of the Sudexpress BSAS Zacns type tank cars. Just like the first set, they are running beautifully. All in all, very nicely done. The paint job is incredibly detailed again. By ways of overall running quality, they are running beautifully. The detail work is also well done. And all in all, another wonderful addition to the collection. Next week I will be reviewing set number 3 of these cars. And that being said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe for more Model Railroad content. Have a great day, everybody.